talking about the prices and the words on a vehicle window at a car dealership. And if the writing looks similar, there's a very good reason for that.
Yeah, apparently they're all done by the same guy. Over 15 different dealerships in the area have Lamar Benton's artwork on display every single day. In this installment of Dads with Cool Jobs, we meet up with a local man whose personal art gallery just happens to be the entire valley.
I feel like a kid that never grew up. I'm able to do what I love to do.
Every day for the last 30 years, Lamar Benton gets up and looks forward to work. It looks like a hobby, but it's been his career for a good portion of his life, thanks to more than a few people that steered him in this direction.
He told me that I know you love fine art, Lamar, but if you want to put eggs on the table, I would suggest you get into the sign trade. So I took his advice.
Advice that has worked. Instead of a canvas, he paints on glass for a living, and it never gets old.
When I'm out doing this, literally every time I touch the brush to the window, I'm still practicing. I'm still trying to get better and better and better. What I'm actually doing, I'm not so much focusing on the letters. I'm really focusing on strokes. Some letters are regular, some are irregular, so there's a spacing concept there. Then I got to the point where I could learn about layout, the total composition. So probably within about 2 years, I was able to actually do a completed sign. So it takes a while. It's not something you just learn overnight. Now I'm trying to eliminate lost motion. I don't want to make any unnecessary strokes. I want every time I touch the brush to the window, I want that stroke to count. I don't want to have to go back over, restroke or anything like that. So that makes for a rather fast completion of a job.
And he is fast. Lamar can do over 100 cars in a day. He takes his homemade palette to the different dealerships and charges by the car. It pays the bills. He put his daughter through college. It's fun and it's therapeutic.
And that's what happens. You kind of get into a state of consciousness where everything kind of disappears. It's almost, not almost, but it becomes a meditative state. And everything else around you disappears, basically, and time, you lose track of time.
Speaking of time, the next logical question is, how long will he do it?
I'm going to do it until the man upstairs says it's time to hang it up. When I get up in the morning, as I said before, I love what I do, and as long as I have my health and I'm able to do this, I'll do it because it's not work. I was once told when I was a young kid that if you find something you love to do for work, well, it's no longer work. It becomes a labor of love, and I've had a labor of love for at least 20-some years.
A couple quick thank yous. John Apostolakis for setting that up.
Yeah.
You can tell that was his showroom there. Pat Conley, who took the video. Really good stuff. And Lamar, so well-spoken, so down to earth. Just really, really cool.
And thank you to you, because I think
thanks.
this is a testament to what we do for a living. You never know where you're going to find a good story. And I feel like when your eyes and your ears are always open like yours are, that's when you find such interesting, cool people that you would never even think of. So.
And if you're wondering, does he ever make a mistake? Like 6 or 7 times in 25 years. And then you got to scrape off the window and start again. But yeah, he always thinks of that commercial where they misspell the word Chiefs in the end zone and they put chefs instead or whatever. So he thinks about that all the time. So don't distract him. He's got work to do.
No kidding. Well, way to go, guys.
All right, let's take a break and come back. We have some music.